Well, I've got the camera facing the wrong way. Okay, now we got the camera facing the right way. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, as well as Joe Boo's Tailgating, as well as Joe Boo's Day Job. I'm Mark Holmes, and today we're doing our first actually cooking live video. That's right, we're cooking live. We are going to do shrimp and grits keto, and I'm also going to do some broccoli soup. I have a friend who's here who she has to eat like parade food, so it's real fine to eat. Um, and so we're going to make sure that this is going to be good for her. We're also doing shrimp and grits that are keto, but not with real grits. What we're actually going to be doing is cauliflower grits. So I'm going to get started here, and I'm going to tell you the basic ingredients that I use for my shrimp and grits and stuff. Now, again, I'm not from New Orleans, okay? I'm not a keto chef. I'm not a chef. I'm a guy that cooks and likes to eat good. And as you can see, I ain't missed too many meals. I have not missed too many meals, and this is the problem. I haven't missed too many meals, but it's not about missing the meals as much as it is what's in the meal. So I've been doing keto now going on 2 weeks. Come Monday, I'm down about 7 pounds, which is a good start, and we're going to try and do better and eating good. So this is going to be a nice mix because not everybody here who's eating is on a keto diet. So I'm going to try and fool them, so to speak. Now I hope, can you see me? Is anybody there? Is anybody there? I'm getting my pots. I got my Cowboys colored Dutch oven here. I got my cast iron skillet. I love using my cast iron skillet because, it's old school. It doesn't leach the chemicals like the nonstick pans. I do use nonstick pans from time to time. Gina Thorne, what's up, Gina? How you doing? Am I clear? Am I clear? Does it sound good? That's the big questions here. So here's what we got for my shrimp and grits. Now this is my recipe. This is the way I like to do things. This does not mean it's the only way to do it. Bacon. Lots of thick sliced bacon. We're going to go ahead and brown this, and we're going to save some of the oil from it. We're going to do that actually in our Dutch oven that we're getting hot. This is Southern sausage right here. This stuff here, oh my God, this is the best sausage in the world. I don't care what you put this sausage on, it makes it better. I've done this, and of course, in my gumbo. I end up doing this. I've taken these and just cooked them on the grill. I've done this with like little pieces of it, put it with a toothpick on it. But in your shrimp and grits, this sausage is unreal. Now, also, what we're going to do to get away from the rice, the grits, we're going to take cauliflower. Actually, I'll take cauliflower and I'm going to steam this till it gets soft. And then we're going to add Parmesan cheese, some cheddar cheese, some Worcestershire sauce, some hot sauce, and some heavy cream. And we're going to put this in a blender, and it's going to make it smooth. And this will be our substitute for, that's our substitute for the grits. Cali Cowboys, man. Look, just saw you an hour ago on the other channel, you and Gina. So let's get started here and get our bacon cooking. About a half pound, and get my southern sausage cooking. And we're gonna bring you guys a little closer. Hopefully everybody can see this really good here. See, I like using my wooden spoon here. We're actually gonna brown this, and we're gonna set it to the side. Now, what I've done here, I did not see that on Ben. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, was that a joke? Wait. Bend over. Ah, funny. Okay, bend over. All right. I did a few things to get started early here. I peeled my shrimp earlier and deveined them, and you can see I cut the little slot in the back of there. That's going to make it a little bit easier and make them prettier when you cook them. I pre-cut up some garlic because I need that. For the broccoli soup, I actually chopped up some broccoli nice and fine because, hey, there's Angelica Barone, Black Star TV. How you doing? I pre-cut some of the stuff so that way I save some time. Because I don't have a sous chef. I don't. And I should be. It'd be better if I were a little shorter because then the camera angle would be right. But what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to use some of my Mevos and set them up so that way I can put a camera here. So you've got the cooking camera. Yeah. We're going to get this together. We're going to be a one-man show, and you're going to love it. But today, just look at that sausage. Just look at that sausage right there. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, and make sure that you watch real good. I'm good? Okay. All right. Here. You guys watch the bacon. Look at this. Look at the bacon. Look at that. Ooh. We got some bacon going in the Dutch oven. We got the sausage going. We got over here the cauliflower is steaming. We'll turn that up. And while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my onions, my jalapeno pepper, my red pepper. For the broccoli and cheese, this we want to cut the onions up really, really tight, okay? Because this is going to be, again, it needs to be pureed, okay? Pureed. Yeah, it needs to be like thin, like baby food, okay? I know how to speak properly, but you know what I mean. It needs to be easily digestible, okay? So, for my shrimp and grits, I like them a little bit chunkier. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with chunky. There ain't nothing wrong with chunky. You know what I mean. Okay. All right. Okay. So you can see the consistency I have of the onions? Little small pieces. This is for the broccoli and cheese. Are you watching? Did you stir it? You didn't stir it? Oh man, come on. Look at that sausage. Sausage is, oh, I love this sausage. This is the spicy kind. And the bacon, leave it so it's not brown, so it's not crispy. You want it to be soft. But we're going to use that bacon grease in there to cook our onions and stuff. Now, for the shrimp and grits, I cut the onions up a little bit bigger. See, that's a little bit thicker pieces, okay? See, I'm amazed because on TV you get the gourmet chef. They got all those people that have done all the stuff for them. We got to do everything here. All right, look at that. Look at that sausage. Ooh, boy. Bacon is almost ready. We're going to take the bacon out, and we're going to then put in the onions and pepper, so I need to finish getting them cut up. Now, you know how I roll. Always have to have a jalapeno. Okay, got the jalapeno. Okay. We got the jalapeno. gonna get the red pepper, and I gotta get celery at the fridge too, because we gotta have celery on that. I've got Lola. What's up, Lola? Anybody hungry? Now see, what kills me about this kind of a meal, this is kind of a meal that you want to have a French baguette. And unfortunately, can't have a French baguette with this. See, when you watch the cooking shows on TV, you don't really see them doing that much prep work. You just kind of see them go, ta-da, and then all of a sudden they open up the oven, and here it is. It's ready. It's done. But you're watching it in real time, live. Okay, the bacon. Oh, I love bacon. Sausage is good. So I can take the sausage off, and I can get the other Dutch oven over here. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, look at that sausage. Ooh, boy, that's good stuff. Put that to the side. I'm going to take this. Don't pour this down the grain because that's not good for your drains. Okay? Just going to put it to the side here for now. Not underneath the plastic. And I'll come back to that. Okay. Now, we got the bacon. Bacon! We're going to take the bacon out. Bacon. See, we're going to use that bacon grease to saute the onions for more flavor. And the good thing is the bacon is okay for us on keto. It really is. I wouldn't lie to you. Still need to get the celery. And I'm going to get that. And I'm going to get the light blue. One here. I'm going to put a stick of butter. Put a stick of butter in here and let that get hot. I'm going to add some of this garlic. Look at that. If you guys could smell, if you could smell this, it's good. Celery in there too. Look at that. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Look at that. We're going to let that soften up. Okay? That was probably EJ2. What's EJ2? What did I miss on EJ2? Let me turn this up a little bit here. Turn you up here a little bit. Now, over here in this pot, we're going to start the broccoli and cheese. And we're going to take, as soon as the butter's melted, we're going to add the broccoli that I chopped up real fine before. Okay. I need some mods. Boom. There we go. Seafood pasta. Boom. Angelica. Okay, I just added 2 of you ladies. That's our favorite troll who thinks that he can somehow stop me. Okay, but you look at, here's the thing. Here's the key on cooking. You want an appearance that looks good. Now, we got the butter over here. Yeah, that's him. He keeps making new channels. Okay, so we're going to saute our broccoli, our onions, and some more of the garlic that's fresh cut with the butter. We're going to saute that. Boy, that soaked up all that butter. Let's turn you down a little bit here. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this. And to make this keto, we're going to be using cream cheese. We're going to need more butter in there. That really absorbed it. This is very, very rich. Rich in flavor, not in money. Okay, see how that's cooking down. That's getting good right there. Now, I'm going to check our cauliflower and see if it's soft. It's getting there. When that gets soft, it's going to go into it's going to go in food processor. Now, what you didn't see beforehand, I actually steamed some of the broccoli stems and some of the broccoli, and I put it in a, the blender here to grind it up. This is going to help make it creamier, okay? Because we want it to be nice and creamy and easily digested. And if you watched my prep video earlier today when I was making actually dog food, this is actually dog food that I make for the dogs. It's rice, it's zucchini, it's sweet potatoes, it's carrots, it's chicken thighs and chicken breast, and peas. They absolutely love it. So I make this. It's actually cheaper than if you actually buy the home style dog food. Also, too, not to waste anything, the broth, the water that we boil the soup in, I end up adding like bay leaves and basil in here and chicken base. And you see, I've got 1.5 gallons of chicken stock, which this is going to be great because I'm going to need this first part of the week while I'm fasting and getting ready for my colonoscopy. So, we're doing multiple things here. Now, here's what we're going to do. You see how the broccoli right here is softening up? Just like our onions over here. We're going to let that get nice and soft, but not too soft because we want it to be still a little bit firm. And then we're going to add heavy cream to this. We're going to add some cream cheese to it. This is getting good. It's getting saucy. Look at that. You know, Rotel. I love Rotel. It's actually low in carbs, low in sugar, and I love Mama. My mom's canned tomatoes. Nothing added. No sugar other than just a little bit of salt as a preservative. That's going in there. So you can see how nice that's going. You don't like broccoli, but I love Brussels sprouts. Well, Brussels sprouts are more like cabbage. Alright, we can add the bacon back in here. Bam! Got the bacon back in there. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We can open up the can of Rotel. We can go ahead and dump that in to give it a little bit of liquid to get it going. Now the Rotel is spicy too. That's the thing I like about it because you know I like spiciness. Okay, over here you see the broccoli is beginning to soften up the way I want. Let me get the cream cheese. Cream cheese is great to thicken stuff up. It is fantastic. So we're going to melt the cream cheese in here. And once that's melted, we're going to add the other broccoli with this. And then we're going to put heavy cream in here. Okay, over here. You see this now, right? I'm going to take my mama. I love mama. Putting my mama's tomatoes in there. All right. Getting that going, right? You got my mama's tomatoes. You got that, right? Okay. Now, here's where it gets to be fun. This is where I returned him the favor. Okay. Over here, this is fresh thyme. Time after time. And we're going to literally take some of the fresh thyme. I'm going to pull it off the stem and put it in there. Look at that. You don't get herbs any fresher than that. And then we're going to take some of this rosemary. Don't have much rosemary left. But we're going to take a piece of fresh there's actually a playlist in here of the recipes that I've started, and I'm going to pull over my other recipes here in the very near future. So we're going to put some of this fresh rosemary in here. Boom. Now, let's check on this. Okay. You see how that's getting creamy? Oh, yeah, that's getting creamy. Oh, yeah. Boom, bow, bow. Chicka bow. All right, let's take our broccoli that we pureed. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It looks kind of crazy because it's not easy being green of all the wonderful colors besides green. You see how that looks? You can see already, because we took the broccoli and we ground it up, that it's already kind of thick. And since it's like, see, it looks like baby food. I know it looks crazy, but trust me, it's going to be good. You can turn that down some. Okay. You see how nice and thick that is? Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All right. That's almost done. This, we can add our sausages back to it. And we're going to need to add some of the chicken broth. Also, Cajun seasoning. You got to have Cajun seasoning, guys. You got to have some emerald seasoning. Essence of emerald. Bam! And we're going to add some oregano. All right. Stir that up. And somebody needs to let the dogs out. Okay. We're going to add our cheese.
One on the chair.
Yeah. Spray bottle. Spray. I'll feed them.
And some of our cream right here. Look at that. Broccoli soup. Look at that. Ooh.
Oops. I know what you did.
You know who did?
Nothing.
Now, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color there for the broccoli soup. Now, what we're going to do is cheese. Look at that. The cheddar is what's going to make this. You want to put this in last so that way it doesn't burn. You want this to just kind of melt in there. Look at that. And then we're going to put some Parmesan. We're going to let that warm up gently right there so that cheese melts. Okay, next thing we got to do, check our cauliflower. Check our cauliflower and, okay. And we have to take care of the dogs too. So I got to warm their meal up. I got spoiled ass dogs. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's good too. Okay, perfect. So we're going to take the broccoli and we're going to put it in here with some butter and cream. And we're going to put it in the blender. Okay, see, it's all in here. Pour some of that cream because it needs some liquid in there to help it go. We're going to put some, let's see how that's going to go ahead and just kind of simmer down a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in here with the cauliflower. We're going to put a shot of, is Lola in the house? No, we're not going to put, we got ghost pepper. That might be too much. I don't want to burn my friends. But we're going to put a little Tabasco in there. And then we need some butter. So next thing, I'm going to go blend this, okay? I'm going to hit this in the blender and I'm going to come right back. And then we're going to put the shrimp in. Now this needs some pepper. See how pretty that looks? And I'm going to step you guys back some so you can see what the shrimp and grits look like here. So this, we're going to add some of the chicken broth to it that we made earlier because we need a little bit more moisture. Let that get hot. I'm going to stir this and I'll be right back. Excuse me, guys. I love the ninja. Now here's what I did. See that? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. It created a little bit more space in there. So we're gonna take some of our Parmesan cheese. This will help to thicken it up, and some of our cheddar cheese. And we're gonna reblend it one more time. This is gonna be good, y'all. I need to taste both of these because I make sure. Needs a little bit of salt and paprika and test you. That's perfect. It's a little bit more Cajun seasoning. This needs the paprika and the salt. Paprika, where are you hiding, paprika? Paprika! Oh, here we go. You might need a little bit more cream in there because that's a little too thick. We don't want it to be quite paste. But all that cheese is melted in there. Look at that. Woo! That is a soup, guys. Okay. I'm going to turn that back up so it gets good and hot. I'm going to go. This is crazy. You know that, right? Broccoli and cheese soup I can do, though. Okay. Excuse me, guys. All right, so here is our cauliflower grits. Look at that. Doesn't it look like grits? Okay. We've got our broccoli and cheese, and now all we have to do is we're gonna get this hot again. I'm gonna take some of this stuff and put it away. What are we laughing out loud about? I should have seen a knife land on the floor. Oh, that was yesterday. Just glad it didn't land on my foot. See, it's times like this is where you wish that you had a sous chef. Okay, gonna get this hot again, and now we're gonna take our shrimp. And as soon as the shrimp, it only take a couple minutes, are done, this is ready to be served. So while that's going, well, say hello.
Oh my God.
Huh? Yeah, I've got Girl Scout cookies in there. What?
Are you
You
gonna,
just one?
are you gonna eat them because they're not keto?
I'm working with one box where I eat one every other day. But would you like some Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah, I'll take those.
They're in the pantry there. My daughter coming through is like, "Oh, you're live." Ah. Go figure. She's the one that got me into doing this kind of stuff. So here we go. Love me some shrimp. So as soon as the shrimp are done, we're ready to eat. And I know I have made a mess of the kitchen because I've been just basically worried about cooking. And I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff here while the shrimp are finishing.
Here? Oh, you got a lot. Are they all? Alright, good. Alright, I gotta go.
Bye, baby. Love you.
Bye.
Look at that, my baby. You can imagine Mark's high. Can you imagine Mark high? Why? What do you think I would be like high? What do you think I'd be like high? let's bring y'all closer so you can see what this actually looks like. Look at this. Shrimp just need to get a little bit more done, and that's it. And so we're going to put some of that. Yeah, see, this is like a stew. That is good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. It's got the seafood in there, some taste. As soon as the shrimp are done, we're going to do this. And we can get rid of this too. So you see that's our cauliflower mash. And if that'll just get finished, we're gonna get a taste test here. So I'm gonna back this off so I can see the comments. Hey Juan, what's happening? Make Michael Anthony do the dishes. This isn't keto. Dude, you don't know what keto is. Because keto is no carbs. I'm going to educate you though for a second. Keto is no carbs. You can't have baked potatoes or mashed potatoes or spaghetti. But a keto diet is high in fats and high in proteins. So that's meat. This, everything in here, it's high protein, high fat with the sausage. This, high fat and no carbs. Broccoli has no carbs in it like a potato would. So, dude, before you go spouting your mouth, and I appreciate the fact that you do love my crack, because I got to tell you, my butt actually looks really good in your profile picture. I got to be honest, it really looks good. All right, so there we go. Let's get ourselves, look at this. Woo! Get some of that juice in there. Get some of that sausage. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So this, look at that. That's the shrimp and grits. Do I deliver? Well, if you're local, I guess I could. But look at that. That, my friends, it's always hot. Every time I'd have to do a taste test, it's hot and it burns my tongue. Look at that. Freaking insane. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the difference in this is the cauliflower is very, very smooth. It's not, you don't have like the grainy feel like you would have with grits. But this is the real deal. Best thing to do is just ignore him. Just ignore him because his life is Mark Holmes. Literally, he's got 3 channels that are all dedicated into trolling me. That's good. And then, see, it's got, the kick comes in later. Oh man, the kick comes in later. That's good. So that's 40 minutes. That's not bad. 40 minutes. Oh my God. You don't know how good this is. And I'm not saying it because I cooked it. Well, I'm still saying it's good. Look at that shrimp. And see, this is why you cut the back of the shrimp. You see how big the shrimp looks because it balloons up and it's allowed to, it sucks up more of the flavor. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I forgot about shrimp and grits. I forgot about how good shrimp and grits are. Mm, 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 mm. So, let me know. Do you guys, Callie, it's coming. It hasn't gotten there yet. Let me. You guys like me cooking live? You want me to keep doing it live? Don't know the trick on shrimp? You cut the back of the shrimp. You pull out the string that's the poop chute, and when you cut the back of it, it ends up making the shrimp kind of butterfly open. Mm. So, mm. Actually, I'm going to double check on the soup. Make sure that I get enough seasoning. Mm. Yeah, that's good too. I'm going to take some over to my friend who, look, oh, come here, look at this. I want you to look at this. Is that creamy? Is that creamy? Oh, look at that. That is so creamy. This is, let me get my company taken care of. And we'll see if they like what Mark is cooking. So, get 2 plates for them. I may be smoking some cheese tomorrow. Look at that. How's that look, y'all? That and that. Look at that. Ooh-wee. You'd think I was at a restaurant, would you? Hang on for a second. Let me get the taste test going. Okay. All right. So, we're going to do something here. They don't know. But this is the hidden camera. Shh. Be quiet. It's a hidden camera. Okay. Have you tasted it yet? Huh?
Oh,
The soup? Okay. Shh. It's a hidden camera. Okay. So,
we're so lucky.
the broccoli soup is good?
Oh, yes, it is.
Got enough spices in it?
This is broccoli soup.
No, she's got broccoli soup.
I'm like, oh
You-
my gosh.
No.
Broccoli.
Okay.
Oh,
You know when she thinks that it's broccoli soup. No, that's the shrimp and grits that you had.
This is amazing.
It's amazing. Even though it's keto without real grits. It's cauliflower instead of grits.
Oh.
See, she didn't even know. Didn't even know. It's a big pot of it over there too, by the way.
And I brought you
Good sauce.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm gonna get a little of that. Cup strut.
Oh, yeah, well, I thought you'd start out with a little bit of that, and I didn't know how much to get for you.
No, this
But-
is working. This is all I should.
Okay, all right, so it's edible.
It's better than that.
Okay, all right, so.
Y'all are missing out. Sorry.
Okay, so that is Saturday night dinner. Got a fire going. Oh yeah, the fire in the fireplace. That's where the scrap wood goes. So we don't waste nothing here. We don't waste nothing. Nobody in that room is doing keto. Okay, Frank, whatever. Hey, company. Alicia, what's up, Alicia? But this is good. I'm happy. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna get some more in here. So this has been cooking with Joe Boo, and I'm gonna try doing more of these videos if you guys like me to do them live, or I can just do them pre-recorded. Oh, it's hot. Keep forgetting it's hot. Mark smokes like Martha Stewart. Okay. Yes, live. Okay. Well, here's the problem. Is if I fuck up. What if I cut a finger off on camera? Live. But, I'm sorry. See, here's the key. And so this is why I always say cook at home. If you went to a restaurant and got shrimp and grits, you probably have about 5 shrimp in there. About 5. This, look, there's 1.5 pounds of shrimp in there. Tons of it. And 1 pound of the sausage. I need to let it cool down. Look. Here, have a bite. Does that look good? But you can do this at home. Seriously, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. All right, I'm going to take this last bite and I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate you. Shoot me a plate. I would love to. You know what? One of these days, I'm going to have some. I'm having my mobile man cave and I'll be shooting everybody. You know, look at that. Look at that. Here's the crazy thing. You guys have been seeing exactly what I've been eating for the last 2 weeks. Down 7 pounds. Now, you can't have bread with this. You can't have a baked potato with this. But if you're doing keto, this is perfect. Look at this sausage. This is so good. I apologize. I'm eating like a slob, but I'm hungry. You need a weed diet that includes keto? You ate right, dog? I'm sorry. Don't tune in then. Just don't tune in. All right. I've teased you enough. It's okay. Do you. Lola, look. I should have put some of this on here. That's some hot. This is the ghost pepper one. Oh my God. That stuff is the real deal. But I appreciate you guys. Look at it. And I'll see you soon. Peace.